Where are you from again?
I'm from Kenya.
How old are you?
I'm 19 years.
19 years. Okay.
Yes.
You don't go to church?
I don't go to church currently. My baby, he was not feeling well.
Your baby, how many babies?
2.
2 babies. How old are your babies?
The firstborn is 4 years, the second one is 2 years.
You are 19. Your first is 4. The second is 2.
Yes. I had my firstborn when I was 15.
What's your story?
My story is that I come from a very humble background. So there was a time, and I'm Kamko. So there was a time when I was 14 years, my dad got arrested because of family disputes and, the land. So he got arrested. So we were left with my mom. So my mom usually went to work. We used to live at home. So nobody was there for me. Even when I had my first period, I remember it was my teacher who taught me how to use a pad because my mom was not there. So when I found a guy and I didn't have that comfort and he was there, he used to, and we are struggling, so you find somebody who is buying for you things. So that is how I got my first baby. And I didn't know what is.
Who was that?
He used to be a guy that at that time he was in high school. Yeah. So I got my first child. I was to join Form 1. I don't know what it's called in Nigeria, but in Kenya it's called Form 1. Okay, so when I was in school, we used to have up and down because my mom could not afford school fees. Because I remember my dad came from prison when I had already given birth, which was after almost 1 year. He came out of prison. When he came out of prison, he has a stroke. A stroke hit him on one hand, which paralyzed one side of him. So he cannot do any work. After Uko Mama, he cannot do any work. So I came back home so that I can help my mom because I remember it was on a holiday. So in that process, I remember I did work in a hotel, a restaurant. The manager there, he used to like sleeping with girls and then he would give you money. And I was very innocent. I remember my second-born, I gave birth to the second-born when I was 17 years. So I don't blame anybody. I can say I was the one who was not self-aware of things like family plan. I don't even blame my mother because she was also struggling. I was just trying to help her so that I can help her with the family problems. Because I'm the first, but we're only 2 girls. There's me and there's my younger one. And I used to be a very bright girl. I remember even after giving birth to my second-born, I went to a cheaper school here and I got sponsored by the disability. Here in Kenya, sickle cell is considered as a disability. But I couldn't manage to continue with school because it's really hard to manage going to school and providing for my child, and she was about to start.
You're sickle cell?
Yeah, I'm a sickle cell patient. It was really hard to manage school, and sometimes when I cannot go to school and I go and explain it to the teacher, she will not understand that I have problems, I have kids. But I used to be a very bright student. So I've not gone to school for this is the second year right now. I'm supposed to be doing we call it KCPE. I was supposed to register, but I couldn't manage to register. But I always wanted to finish school because I'm a really bright girl in school. So I just wanted to finish school. Yes.
When did you find out that you are a sickle cell?
When I was 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
It's quite sad that a child that is a sickle cell patient or warrior. What was it like?
It's really hard. At first,
what was it like being a sickle cell warrior as a child? And you got pregnant at 14, right? You got pregnant at 14.
15.
You got pregnant at 15. You delivered at 16. You got another pregnant at 17, right? What does it feel like as a sickle cell warrior?
It really feels bad, and it really drained me. because I went through CS. I went to theater. I went to CS, the first one, the second one, and then when I went to school, I think it's because of working and hard work, it opened. So I had to go back to theater again. So I've never healed completely because I go from hospital, I go to hospital, I'm just on and off, on and off, on and off. Because sometimes my blood can go down, and sometimes I just have headaches every time. So even when I was at school, I could become sick most of the times. Yeah, so it was really hard.
And your children, any of them sickle cell?
Yes, the younger one. And the elder one she has asthma. She has a problem.
And none of the parents, so none of the father.
My parents.
Not your parents. Not your parents. The fathers of those kids. None of them assisting.
Yes, they are not assisting me.
Do you still talk to any of them?
No. We don't talk.
Do you know where they are?
Yes.
Is there any reason why you don't talk to them?
The second one, the first one, he has a wife. Can I say a wife because he's not legally married, but it's just a girlfriend.
A serious relationship.
Yeah, they're in a serious relationship. When I tried to reach out, the girlfriend was talking bad, saying I'm lying that the kid is not his. And as for the second one, he refused. He refused. The baby is not his when I was pregnant.
So, how have you been looking after your children?
I know how to make nails. I can make nails, and I know how to bake. So sometimes when I have money, I get an order, but mostly it's the nails part that I get money. I make nails and I know how to plait hair.
Where's your mother?
My mom, she's not feeling well currently, but she's in the hospital.
Do you have
She had
siblings?
malaria. Yes, I have a sister. She's sleeping.
You're currently living with your sister?
No, I'm at home. This is our home.
Okay, you guys home.
We're at home. Yes.
Okay. Are you in Nairobi?
No, it's called Kericho.
Okay. Is that far from Nairobi?
It's a 4-hour drive.
Is that like a village?
It's not a village, it's a county.
Countryside?
Yes.
Is countryside not a village?
It's like Nairobi, but it's a younger version.
Okay.
Do you know tea leaves?
I know tea leaves here.
Yeah, our county is the leading producer of tea leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how you didn't say a bigger version of village, but a smaller version of a city. Okay. What is life like for you over there?
It's simple. It's hard sometimes. Yeah, but what keeps me going is my children, because I don't want my children to go through what I went to, because I feel like being poverty and not being educated, being illiterate, is a very bad thing. That's why I try my best. Even though I don't have much, I just take them to a public school and I just hustle for them. I had decided to sacrifice myself. Even though I can't finish school, I give them the best life.
Is there any support sickle cell warriors get in Kenya?
I haven't gotten one, but there is one my dad had applied for me. Which one? Okay. The one, my school fees in school is paid. All my school fees is paid. It's just that I can't go to school because of my kids. It is the one that is paying for me.
I know that I'm not talking about school fees. Like, do you guys get some sort of medications for free? Does the government provide any support for sickle cell patients in Kenya?
No. We have a program we call it SHA. It's like an insurance for hospital. So we usually pay, but currently we don't have any program that I've had that is supporting sickle cell patients in Kenya.
How do you manage your own situation? Because I've seen a lot of sickle cell warriors struggling.
I have in public hospitals, when you have that insurance, even if it's not paid, they usually help.
Okay.
They usually, yeah, and you just pay a small fee.
Okay.
Yeah, but I always make sure my insurance is paid because I know my condition. I can start anytime.
That's
You pay it monthly.
not too bad compared to Nigeria. Not too bad. So you say you make nails and you bake?
Yes, I make nails and I bake.
You work from home or you go to people's homes?
I go to people's homes, but it's not that I'm not that much of a good baker. It's just a learner.
Okay.
But I've ever made a birthday cake for something.
Where did you learn?
There's this camp that we went to. It used to teach us how to bake. I know how to make soap, but it's just that I haven't had soap, baking, also making jam. Do you know what is jam? Like,
I think
it's
I know.
a spread.
People it's like a spread on bread, something like that.
Yeah, I can make it. Yeah.
Okay.
So they taught us there how to do such, and it really helped me in life. Even making these baby things for baby bands. I can really make them, but I don't have the things to make them.
Okay. How can I help you today?
I would leave school and start my own business. I just sacrifice myself, and I decide that I want my kids to have a better future.
So you say you bake and you make nails?
Yes, and baby bands. And
What is baby bands?
Do you know the ones for holding hair?
Okay. Hair band.
Yeah, those ones, and the one for ladies. I know how to make them, and that jam.
I don't know what to do with you, Sherry. I don't know what to do with you. Regardless, you need guidance. Yeah, you need guidance as well. It's not all about going to school or going to find a job. You also need guidance. You also need guidance. Do you want to go and learn a skill?
Yeah, I can learn a skill.
What skill would you like to learn?
Maybe I can make hairdressing better because I'm not that good. I'm just a learner. Yeah.
So if you learn, do you think you have people who would always want to patronize you?
Yes.
Do you think if you go and learn a particular skills, you'll do better?
Yes.
Okay. What does it cost to learn how to make hair? It shouldn't be expensive in the countryside.
I have to confirm.
Okay. Go and confirm. Alright? Go and confirm. Just don't confirm one place. Ask different places. Let us find a place with a good offer. Okay.
Does it allow me to go even if I did not finish secondary school?
Say that again.
Those institutions allow me to learn the skills even if I did not finish secondary school.
Yes, it doesn't. They don't even. I don't think those things need anything. You're just there to learn a skill. They don't care whether you have any sort of qualification or not. There's no problem with that. Okay. I'll be waiting for you again on Sunday. Okay. Look after yourself. And please, I know people tell you this every time. You don't need any other child for now. Maybe when you become Odogu, you have too much money, you decide. But you don't need any other child for now. Okay? But this hairdressing, is this something you've been doing for a very long time? Because I'm considering your health at the same time.
it's something that helps me get tired. Apart from, you know, if I go to hairdressing, they offer full package. Even they have nails, they have makeup and stuff, you know. So they'll just, I think nails is better.
All right, go and check the one you want to learn. If you want to learn nails, you want to learn hair, or you want to learn baking, think about it and get back to us on Sunday. Nails, hair, or baking. Okay?
Yes.
See you next week Sunday. Look after yourself, all right?
Thank you, sir.